I'm going to give the context. One day, I'm chilling, about to go to bed, bro. But like, I'm cozy talking to my girl. I'm like, you know what? Everything's right. I go on Instagram.
Everything's right.
Nigga, I should have never opened Instagram, bro. I should have never opened shit. The first post, and this never happens to me, 10 seconds ago, nigga, Jonathan Anderson left the big house Loewe.
Let me tell you what happened. It was about 3, 4 in the morning. I'm in my room. This nigga Allen is in his room. He up. I just hear a wake up and a rise through my door. Oh my God. Nigga came in my room, opened the door, and like bent down. He was like, this nigga John. Bro, it is 4 a.m. I'm barely lucid, nigga. I'm like, what happened?
Nigga, I'm on the phone. And then I'm in my underwear, beater, bonnet, at sleep. And I see the news. I was like, bro, I'm seconds away from waking up. And JJ's not really like tuned into fashion like that. I'm like, I don't care if
he said, I'm telling you.
Someone has to know. I kicked this door down. I'm like, bro, he just left this house. I'm freaking out. But like, let's give to like the whole significance of it. Yeah. So this right here is Jonathan Anderson. And Jonathan Anderson was the creative director of a Spanish brand called Loewe. And he was a creative director at that house for 11 years. Yeah. So Loewe at that time was not a big house. They were falling off. So then he got the opportunity to go there. This man.
So like he's like the face of that shit.
Bro. Yeah, bro, and when it comes to the artistic vision, yeah. Bro, he made Loewe one of the top houses now.
Beautiful.
Beautiful,
Every
yes,
show
bro.
I'm seeing from Loewe is fucking
amazing, bro. And it's a very good house, and he brought it up. And the thing about Loewe was so good is you don't really see a lot of fashion houses make artistic clothes wearable.
You don't?
At all. If anything, you see artistic clothes when it comes to couture. But no, he makes it to where it's wearable. Now I'm going to show you the next slide. This is Taylor Russell. Taylor Russell Taylor Russell has been in a Star movie, Waves, other films. I know you probably have seen her. This is the Met Gala, and this is kind of like, that was like a hard coat, like, it's like wood. It's like wood, and it's painted on. It's like glossed over. Yeah, and
it's like a bodysuit, like halfway up. That's like skin, but it's like wood, so it's a solid piece, and it has like are those like it's kind of the same thing as my tattoo,
like an olive reed tattoo. This reminds me of like some Greek shit that you can even see like
it does look like a Greek, like a Greek, like
I was thinking like gladiator shit, like you have the hard plate, and then you have the like little veiled type shit.
Exactly, and it's such a hard fit because it's such a good storytelling for it in a simple way. And I think that's how you do it, because that's not too much, but it's beautiful.
Do you know what the material is on the skirt? Because it's like the skirt piece is like a white, like clothy, like
it's like white clothy.
Like a wedding gown. Looks cool.
She looked great in it, and it was a very good Met Gala look. I don't get it, bro. And the thing was, I was like, why leave? The whole thing is like, why leave? You've been there for 11 years. You have no incentive to leave. You just made Loewe one of the biggest houses in the fucking world.
Especially in our generation.
Exactly,
like,
bro. And you're bringing a lot of celebrities like Omar Apollo, Taylor Russell, star, I don't know if y'all seen the movie Past Lives, but there's a star actor, I forgot her name, that she was in it. She's like an ambassador for that. And it's like everywhere. So why leave? And I'm like, bro, it makes no sense. And even me, I'm like, I love Loewe. I'm like, whatever creative director they try to replace, you're not going to make it as good as him, bro. You're not, bro. You won't have his touch. Exactly. And no one will be able to fill those shoes. And now the big question is, where will he go?
Where will he go?
Where will you go?
Where you think he's going to go?
Bro, a lot of people, and I'm going to throw my phone when I say it.
Okay.
The rumors are, because the creative director of Dior left, a lot of the rumors are he's going to go to Dior.
Good God, don't do that.
Please don't.
Why, bro? Why?
I haven't seen nothing from Dior that like makes, like, I feel like Dior's so, like,
I feel like it's just more, I was going to say, it's more commercialized.
Exactly. And I feel like here's the thing with Dior. I don't think Dior will give him
the creative control.
I don't think they'll give him the creative control like he did at Loewe. And I don't
mainstream at all. They're not gonna let you fuck
at all. No, they're not gonna let you fuck that up, because Dior is more mainstream than Loewe. Loewe is more toward the arts people, to more the people who want to actually get into the shit. So that's that. Another breaking news. Holy shit.
Holy shit. When I saw this,
I was losing. Mind you, context, because I always got to give the story. You gotta step into what I'm shitting in. Bro, the second day after the pod, nigga, I think all hell broke loose.
Dude, that Wednesday that we filmed it was one of the most hectic days news-wise I've ever seen.
Bro, I was on the phone with these niggas. We was like chopping it up, trying to see like the next moves and like the basically like planning out how we supposed to release this podcast episode or whatever. I hear this nigga out in the back,
Nigga, I'm shitting in the bathroom, having the time of my life. I see these news. I saw this news.
We're not about to.
I was. No, I'm having. I don't care. I'm having the time of my life. I'm taking the shit. I don't care, nigga. Bro, I started screaming. You would have thought I had ulcers or some shit, bro. I saw this news, bro. Donatella Versace
Good God.
left her house.
I was like,
That's insane.
Versace. The Versace.
I was gonna say,
Mind you, this is the Versace.
I think
bro.
we were telling either JJ or I was telling my girl, I'm like, I cannot believe Donatella left Versace, da-da-da-da. I'm like, no, you don't get how big this is? Her last name is Versace.
It's Versace,
Yeah.
She the motherfucker that pioneered this shit. It's been like 40 years she's been with them, right?
She was there for 28 years.
28 years.
28 years.
Yeah.
Whole
That's
family
older
has
than
been a part of
everybody
this.
on this podcast.
Exactly. So
Damn.
she leaves, and I'm like, why would
crazy.
you leave your own thing? And I'm thinking, you know what? Not only have a lot of creative directors have been leaving their houses, that's like the biggest like indicator of a recession. So you kind of see that, and you're like, okay, I understand. Maybe she's retiring. She is older. That's not the case. I look more into it. I see an article. So what happened is, let me give y'all like the facts.
Break it down.
So a holding group, I informed y'all of like holdings with they own different fashion houses.
Yeah.
So
Like
Vers-
LVMH,
yeah,
yeah.
so Versace is under a holding named Capri. So essentially, bro, they forced her out. And the reason they forced her out was because Capri has a plan of selling Versace to Prada Group. And the reason they want to sell that exactly, and she wasn't down for that because it's like, bro, you're not.
That's
finna
my
sell my
shit, yeah.
that's her
Right.
shit. You're not finna sell that. We're gonna keep it under the holding name because the only reason that she wanted to sell it to the holding was because Versace sales were plummeting. So then sells it to the holding, nigga. That didn't make a difference. The holding was so messy with trying to promote the brand and trying to help it. And they were leaving her out of a conversation with a whole bunch of shit. It was almost like they were setting it up to fail. Nigga, the sales plummeted even more. So at this point, yeah.
After selling it to the holding, they
Exactly.
the sales
It even
more.
plummeted even more, bro. They couldn't do anything. So they're like, you know what? Let's try to sell it to the Prada Group. And she's not down for that. And so then later on, they're leaving her out of meetings. They're making this go even more shittier. So now they have even more reason to sell it. So then they replace her with a designer. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to butcher it. He's an upcoming designer that led design for Miu Miu. Mind you, he has never been a creative director. He's never been in a leadership role. No one even really knows him. This is his first breakout role for real.
nuts.
So they
Who that?
replaced a new designer replaced a
Donatella Versace.
Like,
what?
Fuck. The
Donatella.
I keep fucking it up.
The Donatella.
I'm done because I'm so mad about it. I'm so pissed about it.
So that's
they
my thing is that
replaced
like
her.
if as a holding company or as anything you want to, your goal is to make profit with this and the
Yeah.
sales are plummeting or whatever. How is it the best financial decision to replace Donatella Versace,
The
with an
Versace,
up and
like-
coming someone who hasn't proved themselves in that role at all?
At all.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Makes no
random as fuck.
And the
dumb.
only reason why they replaced him because they know the Prada sale will go smooth.
That's crazy.
Really?
Yes.
You think that he's gonna like do good in that
Prada,
role?
Well, no, Prada.
Oh,
and
the Prada
Miu Miu-
sale to
yeah,
Prada.
Prada
Yeah.
and Miu Miu. They're like they're
Miu
made
Miu-
by the
Miu
same
Miu was
girl,
under
right?
Prada Group.
Yeah, it's under. Right?
So that's why it will go smooth.
So it's pretty
like
much like
that,
a
yeah.
fucking merger.
Yeah, they'll say, oh, it
So
worked.
yeah,
That's
bro,
insane.
that's
Wow.
very like disheartening. Like
So,
crazy.
but though, Versace could look very like
It could look
unpopular
very
opinion,
different.
but Versace some ass. So like
It's some bullshit.
It's some
Yeah, it's some
bullshit.
bullshit.
So it could have a completely different look. That
It can.
would look good though. You know, what I mean?
I'm
It
excited
could.
to see
I'm
what
excited to
what
see it on
happens.
some shit.
Holy shit! I thought that
I
was
almost
Eminem.
like walked off because I just saw the devil himself.
Fucking.
So same
Here he
day,
is.
same
Same
fucking
day.
day,
This is what I heard
same
you
day,
screaming about.
same day, same scene.
What?
Bro. I've expressed on this podcast multiple times my unseething hatred for Denma, but nevertheless, I get news that Denma left Balenciaga and went to Gucci, bro.
Niggas finna be rocking G shirts.
Gucci, bro.
Explain who
It's like-
Denma is.
Bro, yeah, explain
So-
who them is.
Before I even explain that, I'm going to give context to people who aren't in fashion. In NBA, no, not in NBA terms. In baseball terms, this is Shohei Ohtani leaving the Dodgers and going to a hot dog stand on Van Buren. That's the context of that. In basketball terms, this is like
Hot dog stand.
like literally. But no, go into this, bro.
Yo.
Denma Denma is the creative director of Balenciaga.
Cause that's great. Just think about it, nigga. We have the my creator himself Just serving hot dogs and shit.
Who's that? That's what it is, bro.
That's crazy.
Denma is the creative director of Balenciaga. It's been the creative director of Balenciaga for a long ass time. And he kind of like made Balenciaga popping again, I guess you could say. And he left them and went to
I
Gucci.
hate giving them credit. I really do.
I hate it. So the
I
thing
can
that,
never respect that nigga after I walked in that store and seen that eBay Balenciaga tee for $900.
$900 shirt. That
What
bitch
are
said
we talking
eBay on
about?
it, Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
That was it.
900?
That was it.
And it was forcefully crumpled up. Like it wasn't like
So
it
the
needed
eBay
to
so
be
they-
iron. No, it was actually
was
just
crumpled up.
fucking.
They made it
wrinkled.
wrinkly as the design
Yeah.
and put
Complete.
eBay on that shit. That should be copyright infringement.
Complete.
You're
with a,
bullshit.
with a black Balenciaga like name under it. That bitch was $9.95.
900, bro.
and we saw it. And the thing that
Almost
made
slapped
me
the nigga
Right.
in the sack.
and the
They're
thing-
trying to sell this bullshit.
Take it down. Take it all.
You got it. Take it all.
And the thing that was so frustrating is because I know he's gonna go there and Gucci's gonna be popping again. And I don't want that at all. But the thing with it is, and it's like, people will be like, isn't that a good thing? He's gonna make Gucci popping for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
The reason he just gave of him being at Balenciaga and putting a shirt that's bullshit that has eBay on it and you charge $900. What do you think you're gonna do at Gucci? Gucci, a brand who has put blackface, who has stole multiple
Yes,
designs
I was
from
just
black
about to bring that up. We
designers.
talked about that.
He's about
talking
to
about that.
bullshit.
He's about to
at Gucci.
bullshit.
And he's gonna have no like reins. Even the shit that happened, which I know you're gonna get into it, but even the shit that happened at Balenciaga, they allowed him to like do that shit, but he still got a lot of flack for it. At Gucci, nigga, they're allowing that shit.
Bro, I'm gonna get right into it. Like the thing is, what's so fucked up and it's so shallow is because everyone in the world knows what happened with Balenciaga 2 years ago when they had the child exploitation whole brand shoot. They
Damn,
had like a
explain
dominatrix
something.
shit on
Explain it
children.
more.
Yeah.
Crazy bears.
Oh yeah, that picture that you showed
yeah,
me.
they did a promotion and it was like dominatrix like bears with a bunch of children around. There were
Yeah.
wine cups,
All
and
types
shit.
of
weird-
it was all types of
bullshit,
weird
like,
shit.
very horribly weird shit around like these children.
And mind
Y'all
you,
concerned about sexy red? Go ahead.
Yeah,
and mind you, with this brand shoot, it's
I was gonna
approved.
say some shit, man.
It's approved by Denma. Denma knew exactly what he was doing. He's the fucking creative director of the brand. Of course he knows. So it's out. He gets fired for it. He apologizes, everything. So you're telling me years later it's acceptable for this house, Gucci, who has not only been under
They've
fire for
already been
stealing,
under it.
for having racist shit with the blackface, stealing designs from black designers, Dapper Dan. And it's crazy. You have all that, and you're like, you know what? Let's double down. It's like they were
bring
in the.
in-
It's like they were
Yeah.
in the fucking meeting room. They were like pedophilia, racism, cinema. Like it's like on some dumb shit. Let's put it together.
Gang.
Because
And
what
it's
are we
like,
doing?
It's so shallow because they can. The thing with Gucci, right? The main person. Guess who I thought about when it came? Because when I found out the creative director of Gucci left early February, guess who came to mind? I was like, you know what? Who can make this brand actually better? And if the brand wants to make an actual positive change, especially when it comes to the racist shit they did, Martin Rose.
Yes.
That's someone
Yes.
who is perfect
Yes.
for that, bro.
bro, they keep snubbing her out of these
Every
fucking
time,
ones.
every
Black
single
woman.
time.
Black woman.
Black woman.
Crazy.
Of course, you don't put that in.
Yeah, you can keep snubbing her.
But like, and it's so funny.
But we got
and
Denmo over here.
But we got Denmo over here that's about to make these bullshit trends and about to just bullshit,
bullshit.
it
And
make
who's
it pop.
his biggest cheerleader, Alan.
Bro,
fucking Christ.
Kim Kardashian. And before I get into Kim Kardashian, the last point I want to make with this is it's so funny how these houses will exploit everything they can. And Kim, ooh, I'm gonna tie it good with you. The thing is, right?
Get busy.
They'll have Gucci will have black models front the whole show,
All white design.
all
team.
white design team, and then put him on there.
And then put them on it.
But she'll exploit like black culture and
yeah.
all
But look,
this
it's
and
black
that.
people wearing the
but you,
clothes. Yeah.
but you won't give a black creative director a chance, or even put a black design on the team.
Insane.
But
Not even a
that's
black
the-
design on the team is outrageous.
It's
Look at
outrageous,
that team of
bro.
people.
Yeah.
An expansive team of
And
people.
but funny enough, right? The day we did that segment with Dapper Dan, then what came out 2 days later? That fucking podcast episode they did with Dapper Dan.
With Dapper
and
Dan,
Gucci.
you talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all will do all of that shit, but you have no black design.
Do anything besides giving him the keys.
And you took the design of him, the
Stop
same person that you were trying to.
Let me
take
steal
down.
your shit and give you a podcast episode, nigga. That
Exactly.
sounds
That's
crazy as
crazy.
fuck.